Hello friends, how are you all? So today's topic of discussion is for the students who are passing out their graduation and want to pursue their career in private sector banks or multinational banks, which are generally called as foreign banks. See, most of the students who are passing out their graduation, whether their BCom, BSc or BA, they know that they will have to fill up forms for public sector banks, that is government banks, and they will have to clear out the written exam, and then they will have to go for the interview round, and then once selected they will be trained and posted, and in this way their career journey in public sector bank will start. But what about entering in private sector banks or multinational banks? So let's start. But before starting, I would request every one of you to subscribe my channel so that you get the notifications for all the latest uploaded videos. So let's start. See, when you want to start your career in private sector bank or a multinational bank, for that you will have to first of all try to enter in the private sector bank or multinational bank, whether you get an off-roll entry, right? So the most important thing is sometimes you get to work inside the bank, but that is under the roles of some XYZ vendor company. So don't worry for that. If you have passed out your graduation or you are a qualified professional degree holder like a cost accountant, company secretary or a chartered accountant, you don't have to bother like you are uh, not getting a direct on-roll job. See, for chartered accountants, cost accountants, company secretaries, it is very obvious that they can get the on rolls job like as assistant manager or deputy manager. But what about the other students who have just passed out their graduation and want to start their career? They don't have enough money in their pockets, or they are financially not very much sound uh, in a way that they can just study ahead and complete their professional degrees. Here I would like to suggest those who are capable enough, or those who have a charm or a passion to study, they should have to just pass out their professional degree, just like to be a chartered accountant or a cost accountant, because once you get these degrees, these professional degrees, your value will be much more as compared to the beginner who has just passed out his graduation and wants to enter into a bank. But that doesn't mean that a person who have just passed out BCom and entered into banking, he is not capable enough, right? Because practical knowledge is very much important. There are so many who just have passed their BCom or graduation, and they have started their career in off roles like in risk, credit department, that is in loan sections, right, where your job profile is just to analyze the profile of the client, right? So they start working as credit coordinator, right? I already have started my career as a credit coordinator in with HDFC Bank, and that was in the role of a vendor company. I served there for 3.5 years initially, and after that I got on rolls job in Development Credit Bank, right? And after that my journey started, on roll journey has started, and I became deputy manager in Axis Bank, and I got promoted as manager over there, and then my journey began, on roll journey began, and my package, I just have started from 5500 rupees, and my last package was somewhere more than 1.5. So the thing is that whether you get entry into credit department, if you are passionate of doing something analytical work, then you need to take entry into credit department, that is generally called risk department, where all the proposals comes on your table. Your job profile is to visit the client and to assess and analyze the credit worthiness of the client, right? If you are passionate about the sales mechanism, then you can become a sales coordinator. That one could be off-role job initially, right? Don't worry that initially you are starting as a off-role employee. That doesn't make a lot of difference, friends. Initially, if you have started something even on off-roles in banking, but try to understand, you are getting lot of knowledge about the all the banking mechanisms and banking day-to-day procedures, right? This doesn't mean that if you have started as a credit coordinator or a sales coordinator or a collection coordinator or a operations coordinator, your career is finished. No, that's not it. You understand the process, you understand entire details of banking, and banks knows how to value the employees. There are a lot of banks opening, right? And even the banks and NBFCs are into the market. They are uh, opening their retail assets mechanism, like they are into the business of lending, so they need lot of staff and they need experienced staff. So they don't bother if somebody is from off roles and to offer them an on roll job. So friends, if you get a job as off on off roles, but get a mentorship of a banker, right? Then don't worry, just take the entry, because entry is somewhere is a gate pass to become a on roll manager at some point of time, right? So don't worry, don't hesitate. If you want to pursue your career in private sector banks or multinational bank and you are getting some off-roll assignment, just take it, right? This is the time where you need to understand the understand how the bank operates, how the things works into the bank. And once you will be capable enough to understand the entire procedure and entire things, then another bank or another NBFC will obviously give you a chance, as it happened in my case also, right? So I have started, I just have elaborated that I just have started as credit coordinator with HDFC Bank. And then my journey started, on roll journey started. And I became I just reached up to senior level in banking. So don't worry,